Oh my days. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kay, and if you've never seen me before, we do beauty content over here, be that makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, hair videos, hairstyling videos, anything you choose in the comments. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, please be sure to subscribe. So today's video is going to be on the brand new Morphe Complexion Pro palette, and I've got this in the shade 8R, which is That's Rich. And I've already used the palette at this point, but if you want to see my reviews, my thoughts, my swatches on this palette, keep on watching. So as you can see, this is what the box looks like. It's pretty standard, pretty cute Morphe packaging. And this is what the palette looks like on the inside. As I said, I've used it already at this point, so that's why it's got a little bit of fingerprints and whatnot on it. It's pretty standard Morphe packaging, black, you know, there we go. And this is what it looks like inside. So as you can see, it has an array of shades that you can use when you're doing your makeup. Basically, it can give you a full face of powder. In the meantime, let me live swatch them for you. And I'm just going to be going from left to right, up to down. Ooh, the formula. So I'm starting off with the brightener, and this is not really going to be brightening anything for me because it's pretty much my complexion, just a bit more orange. This is the first bronzer. The second bronzer. Contour shade. Ooh, pigments. Look at that, so beautiful. And this is the first blush. I love that shade, it's really nice and peachy. This is the second shade. It's a bit more plummy and it has some gold reflex in it, which is very pretty. I'm loving the way this looks. Oh my god, like the way it feels and the way it looks, everything is just yum. So this is the first highlighter. Looks more like a blush to me, so I don't see myself getting much use of it as a highlighter. And last but not least, this is the last highlighter, and it is gorgeous. Like, look at all these shades against my skin. I'm in love. So now that you've seen the swatches, I'm pretty sure you want to know how they apply on the face, so let's just get into that right now. So let's get right into it. So this is what the inside looks like, and it has a shade for brightening your under eyes, two options of bronzers, which is Phenom and Leader, which is their glamour bronzer shades. I already have Leader, and I've been coveting Phenom for the really long time, but I have so many bronzers, I was just like, I can't. But when this came out, I was like, perfect. So I have the two options here. I don't know, it looks lighter here than what Leader looks like, so I'm gonna swatch it next to Leader just so you can see. But anyway, moving on, this is the contour shade, which is really dark. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that. These are two options of blushes. This is a highlighter and this is a highlighter, but this, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use it to highlight. It might just be like a blush topper for me. Oh my days. Oh my days. It's fine, but yeah. So yeah, this might just be a blush topper for me, and then this is gonna be my highlighter. But yeah, I love this palette. It pretty much has everything I need in it. This though, this does not look like a brightener for me. This looks like my shade, so it's a bit on the orange side, which I understand because it would brighten up my skin tone if this was my shade. But I don't understand the thought process behind that, because this is a brightener and these are bronzers. Like, what skin tone do you think the person is? But anyway, this looks like my all over face shade, so that's what I'm going to use it for today, since I've already set underneath my eyes. But yeah, before then, let me swatch out Leader for you. Okay, on the back of my hand. Okay, it does look exactly like Leader. Like, look at them side by side. That is Leader right there, and this is Leader. And it doesn't look like the same shade. At least in person it doesn't. But when it's swatched, it does look like the same shade, so I have no problem with that. Yeah. So that is Leader and Leader. I did a terrible swatch for the second one, so it doesn't look right, but yeah, they're the same shade. So usually I use Filter 6 underneath my eyes. That's actually what I used today, and it's perfect. It's airbrushed, it's beautiful, flawless, and it's the perfect color for underneath my eyes. And this brightener shade is like, it's much closer to Filter 10, which is my face shade, but it is way more orange than Filter 10. Filter 10 is a lot more neutral. But that's what we're going to use today for all over the face, because sometimes I don't mind an orange powder for all over the face. It is kind of hard to get my big brush into that tiny square though. Yeah, like look at that. Like, look at how that works on my face. Imagine me using that underneath my eyes. Have me looking crazy. But yeah, for all over the face, I like it. So it does really kick up a lot in the pan. If you can notice, like, there's so much powder all around that. But I don't really mind fallout. That's not a major deal to me. It's like not a deal breaker. I love how that looks on my skin though. It makes me look a lot more warm and bronzed, which I like. I don't like my skin looking orange, but at the same time I don't like it looking dull, so it brings some life back into my skin, which is perfect, which is exactly what I'm looking for in a powder. So now let's get into bronzers, and since I already have Leader, so I'm gonna link up the review up here of when I did the Leader review, and today I'm gonna use Venom because I have been wanting to use the shade for the longest of times. It's really nice, it's warm, it's natural, it's really nice. I might pick up the Big Venom. It does a great job of warming me up without it being like extra dark. I don't like it when it looks like I just have like a dark line on my face. I love that. I'm so happy. So I already knew I was gonna like that because I am a fan of the Glamour Bronze formula anyway. It blends out like a dream. Like, it's lovely on me. I love it. I really love the shade. It's so warm and it's not too dark. It's a perfect bronzer for my skin tone. If you might need some foundation shade references just to know if you're the same shade as me, I am a Cappuccino in the NYX Born to Glow. I'm a 420 in Fenty, NC50 in MAC. I'll have all my foundation shades listed in my description box, so just be sure to check that out if you need it. But yeah, I love the way Venom looks on me. I wish I got Venom in a big one. It's not too late. On to blush. So for blush today, I think I'm going to use this one, which looks a bit more peachy. Yeah, I like this one. That's so pretty. I'm in love with this palette. So far, I'm in love with this palette already. So before we go into highlighter, I'm just going to spray my face, and everybody should know by now what I'm going to use to spray my face because I use it in every single video. Well, yeah, I do. I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I usually use like different variations of this, but today I'm going in with the original. I love to douse myself in this. It just melts all the powders into your face, so you look like a dewy, not necessarily dewy, but you just look like skin-like, which is what I love. I'm just gonna wait for that to kind of sink in a little bit. Do you guys like my eyeshadow? I kind of matched it to my drink. Love bubble tea. So now that that has settled in a bit, I'm going to go in with highlighter, and I'm going to go in with this shade over here. Excited? The shade looks so pretty. That's actually really nice. It gives you like a natural glow. Initially, I wanted to go for the one that was darker than this, which was 8D, but I decided not to because I noticed that the bronzers were like Supreme and like the one that's darker than that, and I was just like, no. That would have been a big mistake. I'm not gonna lie, oh my gosh, I pretty much am in love with this face. Like, it looks so good. Like, everything about it is stunning. Like, I love it. I knew I was gonna love this palette. Like, I saw it and it spoke to me. Like, and the thing is, a lot of things have not been speaking to me recently. Like, I have been feeling kind of like I'm done with my makeup. Not done, but just like I need to take a chill pill. Like, maybe one product a month. maybe 3 products a month. But like, this product called me and I answered, and I really like it. Despite all the drama that's going on with Morphe right now, I just want to love makeup. I really can't be bothered with the drama right now. No, I love how this face is looking. What? It looks so seamless. Like, I love the blush, the bronzer, the highlighter, everything is just melting right into my skin. Like, I love it. I love it. So I'm just gonna go off, straighten my hair and put some lip gloss on, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. So I'm back for my final thoughts. So first things first, I love this palette because it is travel friendly. Like, you have everything you need in one place. It's perfect for if you're going on holiday or if you're going to stay over at a friend's house, whatever the case may be. If you're taking your makeup with you, it is perfect for such. Like, perfect. Like, I did basically all my face makeup with this one palette. Like, secondly, the formula is beautiful. It does kick up in the pan, mind you, if that is something that bothers you, but otherwise it is stunning. Like, it looks great. I love the color selection. I don't like the fact that the color that's meant to be underneath your eyes and the color that's meant to be your bronzer are like so close to each other. It's like, what sense does it make? But me being me, I use the brightener for the rest of my face and it really worked out beautifully, so I have no complaints, to be honest. Like, it's void now. But yeah, it was stunning. Like, I really love the way everything just blended out. I didn't use the contour because the contour was hella dark. Like, I'm not a contour person to begin with. I'm a bronze babe. Like, if you don't know now, you know I'm a bronze babe, so contour is not really my zhuzh. I mean, every now and then I'm gonna wanna, but I have fat cheeks, and then if I do that, it's just darkness on my fat cheeks. It just doesn't really snatch me the way I like it to, so that's why I'm not really a contour person. I mean, if I did go in with a light hand and probably mixed it in with the bronzer, it could possibly work, but it was really dark. Like, it was scary. Like, even Leader is a color that's like a contour for me, so that contour in there was pretty intense, but that's a personal preference on my part. So literally everything in the palette was chef's kiss. But all in all, I really absolutely definitely love this palette, and I definitely recommend it. If you're not my shade, you can, if you're darker, if you're lighter, there's, you know, lighter options. There's 5 different color selections, and in each they have, like, you know, different options. So I think it's a really good palette. I think it's a really good palette. I really like it. I mean, it's a shame that Morphe is just scandal after scandal at this point, but let's get into the makeup and not the drama, because the makeup is good. The makeup is really good. And with that being said, we are done with today's video, and if you did like it, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. We are consistent over here. Yes, that's something I can promise, consistency. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.